Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Madsen, and today we're reading Ezekiel 33 through 36. If you're still writing JC by verses that point to Jesus, your Bible should have a lot of ink around today's reading. Foreshadowings, this is from the Got Questions article on Ezekiel. Ezekiel 34 is the chapter wherein God denounces the leaders of Israel as false shepherds for their poor care of his people. Instead of caring for the sheep of Israel, they cared for themselves. They ate well, they were well clothed and well cared for by the very people they had been placed over. By contrast, Jesus is the good shepherd who lays down his life for the sheep and who protects them from the wolves who would destroy the flock. Verse 4 of chapter 34 describes people whom the shepherds failed to minister as weak, sick, injured, and lost. Jesus is the great physician who heals our spiritual wounds by his death on the cross. He is the one who seeks and saves that which is lost. That is, of course, again, from a Got Questions link that I'm including in the podcast description. Not sure how much you pay attention to the ongoing battles in the Middle East, but how crazy is it to read about the fall of Jerusalem from all these years ago, and yet the struggle there continues today. I find the info in this link that I'm sharing from Got Questions very interesting about how many times Jerusalem has been destroyed. So check that out if you're interested. And of course, more recently, the current conflict in Israel. I haven't talked about this much because it has become such a divisive issue, but Got Questions does have a great link sharing about how we as Christians should respond. And I strongly suggest you give it a read. It's of course on the Arab-Israel conflict, and again, that's from Got Questions. Tomorrow is Ezekiel 37 through 39. We're coming into the end of Ezekiel. Happy reading.